Welcome to the evolution of Soviet armored power. Today, we explore the legendary machines that defined the Eastern Front and shaped modern warfare, from early experiments to the Armata. The T-24 was the Soviet Union's first indigenous medium tank. Though production was limited, it provided the essential design experience needed for the massive armored fleets to come. Based on the Vickers 6-ton, the T-26 became the most numerous tank of the 1930s. It served as the backbone of Soviet infantry support during the early stages of World War II. Built for speed and maneuverability, the BT series utilized the revolutionary Christie suspension. These cavalry tanks were designed to exploit breakthroughs and dominate the open steppes. The T-28 was a multi-turreted medium tank intended to crush enemy fortifications. Despite its complex design, it was one of the world's most capable breakthrough tanks of its era. A true land battleship, the T-35 featured 5 turrets and a massive profile. While mostly used for propaganda and parades, it symbolized the immense industrial ambition of the Soviet Union. The T-37 was the world's first mass-produced amphibious scout tank. Its ability to cross water obstacles made it an invaluable asset for reconnaissance and surprise river crossings. An evolution of the amphibious concept, the T-38 improved on mobility and reliability. It remained the primary scout vehicle for the Red Army until the early years of the Great Patriotic War. Named after the Soviet Commissar, the KV series featured impenetrable armor for its time. These heavy beasts were famous for holding off entire German divisions during the summer of 1941. The T-34 revolutionized tank warfare with its combination of sloped armor, mobility, and firepower. It is widely considered the most influential tank design of the 20th century. The T-40 was the final amphibious light tank of the pre-war era. It bridged the gap between scout vehicles and the dedicated light tanks needed for the intensifying armored conflicts. The T-50 was a highly advanced light tank intended to replace the aging T-26. It featured excellent armor and speed, though its complexity limited mass production during the German invasion. Born from the desperation of 1941, the T-60 was a simplified, mass-producible scout tank. It filled the ranks when Soviet industry was pushed to the limit during the defense of Moscow. The T-70 became the most important Soviet light tank of the war. It was rugged, easy to build, and provided essential close-range support for infantry units across all fronts. Designed to destroy German Tigers and Panthers, the IS series carried a massive 122 gun. These heavy tanks led the final Soviet push all the way to the streets of Berlin. The T-54 and T-55 series became the most produced tanks in history. Their simple, effective design set the global standard for the main battle tank throughout the Cold War. A specialized amphibious light tank, the PT-76 was designed for rapid river crossings. It saw extensive service globally, proving the effectiveness of Soviet amphibious doctrine. The T-10 was the final Soviet heavy tank, a Cold War giant designed for breakthrough operations. It remained in service for decades, marking the end of the heavy tank era. The T-62 introduced the world's first smoothbore tank gun, firing APFSDS rounds. It was a major leap in anti-tank capability, keeping the Soviet Union ahead in the armored arms race. The T-64 was a highly advanced, secret design that pioneered the use of composite armor and automatic loaders. It was the elite choice for Soviet forces stationed in East Germany. Rugged, reliable, and mass-produced, the T-72 became the icon of Soviet armored power. It remains one of the most widely used and upgraded main battle tanks in the world today. The T-80 was the first Soviet tank powered by a high-performance gas turbine engine. Its incredible speed and mobility made it the ultimate high-tech weapon for rapid armored strikes. Merging the proven reliability of the T-72 with the advanced technology of the T-80, the T-90 remains the modern backbone of the Russian armored forces today. The T-14 Armata represents the next generation of armored warfare, featuring an unmanned turret and advanced active protection. It is a bold departure from traditional Soviet design philosophy. From the T-24 to the cutting-edge Armata, the lineage of Soviet steel continues to influence the battlefield. Thanks for watching the history of Soviet armor.